Good morning, you glorious bastards. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another video here on Lords of the Fallen. My name is FOXSOL, and before we get started in today's video, I'd like to go ahead and take the time to tell you about our live streams. Every day after 5 p.m., typically between 5 and 7 p.m. Central Time Zone, I like to start up a live stream, depending if my internet connection with Cox Communication works now, and do basically Lords of the Fallen content. With these live streams, we typically have a small little community that come join us, and we come basically bullshit, talk, and have conversations about what builds we're doing, where the state of the game's at, and whether you agree or disagree with anybody, we try to keep it as, cordial as possible, because everyone who comes in, whether they're new, whether you're an old person or a sense, we come in together, and this is like a bar room. It is a place where you meet friends. It's a place where we work together to help one another. So, hey, if you need help with a boss, you need help getting in a certain item, typically the community is here to help you out. So please consider that if you're doing something tonight, or is not, excuse me, not doing something tonight, but if you're not doing something tonight, consider coming on in, come to the live stream. Let's have a ball and get a couple of drinks, bag of chips, and let's bullshit the night away. All right. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video real quick. And this video, I think, is going to be a little bit of a quick video. It's just to basically showcase really what is the state of Lords of the Fallen today compared to other Soul games. And I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm kind of shocked in some degree of the state right now, mainly in the player base. Now, granted, this is just one chart. This is the player chart for the Steam copy of Lords of the Fallen. This does not include PlayStation 5. This does not include Microsoft. I went go looking for Microsoft, couldn't find a Steam chart, player chart. I went go look at a PlayStation. I found one, but it's not an accurate portion because you basically have to be a friend. Basically, you got to friend some account or whatever in order for it to calculate what games is playing on your system. So that way it could pull an accurate number. And it's not that accurate if that's the case. So I'm just going to stick with the Steam player chart base right here. And this is the chart right here. And this orange line that you see on the screen is actually, or red line, depending on what you see. This one right here that you see a drastic line falling is Lords of the Fallen. Now, we all know Lords of the Fallen was released on October 13th. So this is basing on Thursday, the 12th of October, 2023, that, we had several games. We already know Elden Ring was going to be at the top no matter what first. It is at a 40K minimum, really, on our player base. So it averages anywhere between 30 to 40K players at any given time. Lords of the Fallen, when it first was released, was at 43,075 players concurrently, meaning that we had 43,000 people on Steam playing this game. And that is a great number. I mean, recently I've read, that Lords of Fallen sold over 1 million copies. If I look at the player chart for Steam, I really can't see that happening, but hey, who am I? You know what? I'm not going to go into that direction. What I'm going into is the fact that the community for this game, if we base it on Steam, you can actually see a drastic decline for this game. And there are several different reasons why this is happening. Because from 43,000 down to 13,946 in just basically a couple of weeks, it's pretty harsh. Because let's take a look, example. When, Elden Ring was released, it had 891 people playing at one time. It spiked up to, within a month, it spiked from basically February 3rd all the way to March 3rd. It spiked 100,000 more, and then drastically over the years, over the year 2022, it started decreasing down past the 200K, and averaging around, the 46 itself, and spiking with updates and everything to where it's maintained its route basically at about 40 to 30,000. With Lords of the Fallen, man, with his initial release, It dropped down to 13,000. It dropped down in the beginning of this month to 5,000. And concurrently, if we go ahead and take a look right now, we only got only 1,894 people playing right now. Like, they got more people today playing Dark Souls remastered at 3,000. We got 9,000 people playing basically Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2, roughly only 50 people less than that of Lords of Fallen. And even Lies of Peace still has 3,945 people playing right now. What's going on? What's going on? And I'm telling you that you may disagree with me on this. You may really disagree, but with this game has proven in several different aspects that it was not ready for release. It really was not. This game should have been stuck in the oven for a lot longer. It should have been baked and it should have been overlooked and it should have been tested for quality. It wasn't. And with all the mixed reviews and everything else going on with this game and people showcasing the same problems. The PlayStation 5, the Umbral ending still crashes. I've been having that issue. We saw it last night on the live stream. You got to do an entire fucking ritual now in order to get through it. I've actually perfected the ritual. We've seen, with Xbox that there is still issues with the UI being a little off-centered, stuff like different things that really is hindering the game and its love, stuff that we really cannot ignore. You can actually tell with the weekly updates. I know some people love the weekly updates, but I'm telling you that is actually hurting the game in my personal opinion, because what it's doing, in all honesty, it's forcing players to have to keep redoing their builds, refixing this, refixing that. It's breaking things more than it's fixing things. It's having other issues. The PvE balancing is still not there. It's still not balanced properly. We're artfully inflating bosses' health values rather than actually making them, a true AI system. We have proven that the bosses do the same exact fucking shit since game 0 to game fucking 1. We're now on new game plus fucking 3, and we're just dealing with bullet sponges. The game has many, many issues with CDI gains, with hex works. They're not focusing on the aspects of what truly is needed. To me, with these weekly updates, they should be stopped. Not permanently stopped, but what should be happening is there should be a monthly update. You should be giving it a time. You do an update, give it true time to breathe. Let the game breathe. Let the player base take a look at it. Because in all honesty, we work 40-hour week jobs, and in a week, when you minus 40 hours in a fucking week to play a game, you really don't have much time to actually test things as a player base. We're listening, the devs or whatever is listening more to people on Reddit who's, I'll be honest with you, probably never touched the fucking game. That they're a bunch of fucking trolls, because it's basically started to become the new fucking 4chan. That there's a lot of different issues going on here. And with these issues, I'm seeing a decline to where right now we have older Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3 and 2, that is beating the shit out of Lords of Fallen. Look, I know that I talk negatively a lot about Lords of the Fallen, okay? But I honestly love the fuck out of this game. It's like a child. I'm scalding it. Because I want to see it be better. I want to see it grow because I love the concept of it. I like what they've done with the game. There is things that needs to improve in the game that right now is necessary if you want to maintain your player base and you want to see it grow. We're losing people to Lords of the Fallen right now that said, hey, I'm done playing Lords of the Fallen. And not because of any other reason, but they just tired that the game keeps breaking on them. I want to showcase that these numbers don't lie. And I'm pretty sure it's quite similar that on Xbox, and it's quite similar that on Sony PlayStation. This is a game that should have been released next year, not this year. It should have been given another 6 months to a year in the oven to even be looked at. That the development on this game, we can clearly see that a lot of areas have been rushed. We can see clearly that there's a lot of issues with spaghetti code, that it looks like maybe there's some stuff that's been taken here and there, and it's just not, it's not talking right. I'm hoping, I would hope that this game could resurrect and it could fix itself, but in the direction of where this is going at, Lords of the Fallen, my prediction is by December 31st, we are not going to see any more updates really for this game that is going to be free. And if we do see updates, and they're not going to be weekly, they're not going to be monthly, that would be like every couple of months. I see CDI Games pulling developers to start on a new project and going from there, and just leaving a small team of developers to sit there to fix what the current issue is. Whether that new project is DLC for this game or whether that new project is an actual whole new game, I can't tell you that. But it's going to get to a point to where they're going to have to stop doing what they're doing because they're losing money. Free updates on a game like this is not going to keep your player base, and we can see that right now. What keeps a player base, what keeps a community, and what keeps people wanting to come back is solid updates, is solid work, is showcasing a diligence. I mean, these numbers don't lie. 1,966 people, man. Let's go by a day. Like, Lords of the Fallen, according to this, is right now, as of this moment in time, being beaten out by Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Lies of P. It is the last on the list. And why is that? Because I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, the game has not had the game was never ready. Plain and honest. As much as I like this game, as much as I love the concept, there has been too many issues bogging this game down. The community is dropping this game, and I'm almost getting to the point where I'm thinking about having to drop the game. I originally just played Lords of the Fallen original 2014, and I could tell you, it's night and day in the development. Like, grant you, it's Clunk Souls. However, when I played it, it legitimately feels like a solid game. It feels like the Clunk Souls in it is actually intentional. And in all honesty, the more I played it, it's like I was actually enjoying myself because it's like the game is a finished product. What we've been playing is just basically a beta of a full-fledged game. And I'm sorry to say, I will keep following these updates. I will keep following and I'll keep giving my honest opinion. I'm not here to kiss ass. I'm here to basically say what my opinion is, what I believe the truth is, and move on. I love this game. I wish this game would, get better, but my God, with all these updates and how they're doing them, you fix one thing, but you break 5 things. And that's just how it's been in the last couple of updates. And that's the reason why I say that I really want the development team to step back, take a deep breath, and look at what they're doing, do these updates, and do them, not so short apart. Take your time with the updates. I'd rather have an update that's been fully tested, that when I read the patch notes, it's telling the truth, because the devs are lying 9 out of 10 times with all these damn updates. I have gone through almost every patch note, go play the game, and go show where they lied at. oh, they changed the behavioral or they did behavioral improvements to boss A, D, C, D, E, F, G. We've gone to the bosses. There's no such thing as any AI. It's a pattern based. They're going to do the same fucking routine, the same fucking moves over and over. There's no actual improvement. The only improvement they have is they go basically from new game 0 to new game 1 with a health increase, basically like 50 times higher, and you do shit fucking damage to them. That is supposedly, according to them, challenging when we all know it's artificial fucking inflation. And it's not challenging and it's not fun. So we've gone through the problem where, oh, we fixed the Umbro ending. I've read 3 fucking patch notes that you said you fixed the Umbro ending. It crashed on me. It still was crashing on others. Some people were bricked. Now, it's still having issues. You haven't fixed it because you haven't tested it either. And you're proving that point. And I'm seeing that with, you know, a droppage of this epic proportion on a fan base of Souls games, of Lords of the Fallen. It's really, really showcasing that, you know, the player base really isn't buying this bullshit. Your fucking PR bullshit on your Twitter trying to, oh, we're doing a giveaway for a chair. We're doing a giveaway for a coffee. We're doing a giveaway on this. Oh, we're going to put your fucking shit on fucking Times Square. It's not going to fucking help you none. It frustrates me. Okay? Because something that I like, that I really like, that I started playing. I like this IP. I like this game. And watching it basically tear itself apart, where the game had a fucking identity back when it first released, and basically backpedaling and fucking catering to those that don't fucking play the fucking game. And doesn't even know what the fuck it is anymore. I don't know if this game is made for a fucking casual fucking Souls player. I don't know if it's made for the hardcore Souls player. I don't know what the fuck this game is made for anymore. All I know is that it keeps changing because somebody on Reddit made a comment that this, they did not like this, and it's got to get fixed. Watch the live streams. Watch the people who play this game. Look at the video. Look at the solid proof. Because I swear, by December 31st, actually by December 7th, if Elden Ring DLC is announced, this game is going to die. Whatever day it is announced, if they come out on December 7th, the Game Awards show say, hey, this game's going to be released January fucking 1st. Guess what? January 1st, you might as well just stop all your updates, throw this game in the fucking garbage because no one's going to fucking touch it after that. Your fucking 1,748 fucking players right there is going to fucking drop down to fucking 48, maybe fucking less than that. And it's just going to be a cult fucking following that, in all honesty, it ain't going to help you none at the end of the fucking day. No DLC is going to help bring back Lords of the Fallen until you fix the fucking problems. I'm sorry. I got on a little bit of a tangent there. I got a bit of a vent there because, you know, it's hard. But I will let you guys go. You take it easy. I'll catch you on the flip side. And just for the ending part of all this, I want to go ahead and showcase this real quick. We reached 75 members on the channel. And because of this reason, I don't know which day this week we're going to be doing it, but we have to basically do a complete run on on Lords of the Fallen, kick only. I'm not looking forward to it. I was allowed to have a full build character before we did it, but that means that we're basically from first point of the game till the end of the game, all we could do is just hit the kick button. So I think that'll be like a Friday night stream into a Saturday, because that's going to take a good long while if we got to kick every fucking boss in the ass over and over and over, because that attack only does 15 HP. So thank you to all the members who made that possible. we'll get that started as soon as possible. And forgive me, my dog just barked the shit out right there. That's forever reason. So in any case, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.